We must have heard many times about the Taif incident, where the Prophet Muhammad chose mercy over retaliation, hope over despair. As part of the prophetic mission to disseminate his message of submitting to one God, the Prophet Muhammad went to the Taif people to call them to Islam. His message was not only rejected, but he was also humiliated by the people of Taif. The children were instructed by their elders to throw stones at the Prophet, and he was driven out of the city. Rejected and physically hurt, the Prophet confided in God. He recited the following supplication: "O my Lord, I appeal to you for my weakness and my strength, my lack of support, and the treatment of contempt and humiliation from people. O the most compassionate and merciful, to whom do you leave me to? To a distant person who receives me with hostility? Or to a friend you have given control of my affair? As long as you are not displeased with me, then I am in content. I would, however, be much happier with your protection. I seek refuge in the glory of your light, by which all darkness is dispelled, and both this life and the life to come are put in their right course against incurring your anger or being the subject of your displeasure. To you I submit until you are pleased. There is no control or power except that which is by you." Eventually, an angel came to the Prophet and was asked if he wished for actions to be taken against those that hurt him. The Prophet responded by saying, "I'd rather hope that Allah will raise from among their descendants people who will worship Allah the One and will not ascribe partners to Him." He did not respond with rage and retaliation. Instead, he prayed for those who had insulted and hurt him and hoped that they would understand his message in a peaceful manner. He rose above hate and enmity. His heart was full of hope and mercy. Today, Taif is a beautiful town with its people professing the Islamic faith. From this, we can learn that during times of communicating or arguing with those who share different views, a more peaceful and empathetic approach can help to bridge any misunderstandings. Rather than reacting with anger, we can choose to understand both sides in the hopes of peaceful change in the future. Similarly, in the aftermath of the Battle of Uhud, the Prophet prayed for the enemy who had injured him by the sword. The Prophet did not order for the person who did that to him to be retaliated. This incident was explained in a book of hadith entitled Sahih ibn Hibban, where the Prophet responded by making the following supplication: "O Allah, forgive my people, for they do not know." The Prophet Muhammad also explained that this dua was invoked by the previous messengers and showed that indeed forgiveness is greater than revenge.